The 2025 Groundfish Forum delivered a cautious yet resilient outlook for the global whitefish sector, forecasting an overall reduction of approximately 145,000 metric tons in major wild capture whitefish supply for 2026. Our assessment is that global groundfish supply will remain flat to slightly down due to quota cuts in Alaska, the Barents Sea, and the North Pacific, with prices staying elevated across cod, haddock, and pollock amid strong EU and U.S. demand, while processing continues to shift toward China and Vietnam despite rising costs. Atlantic cod and haddock total allowable catches in the Barents Sea are among the lowest in a decade, with further cuts expected in 2026, while Alaska's pollock quota remains steady, but Russian supply tightens amid higher domestic use. Pacific cod catches continue to fall, supporting strong prices, and sablefish quotas stay stable with improving recruitment but ongoing sustainability concerns. The upcoming U.S. Marine Mammal Protection Act import ban on Russian-origin seafood, effective January 1, 2026, and ongoing 25% tariffs are diverting supply, likely towards Europe and Asia. Meanwhile, persistent Red Sea disruptions and Cape of Good Hope rerouting have pushed reefer freight costs up 30 to 40% on Asia-Europe routes. Atlantic cod and haddock prices remain at record highs. Norwegian cod above $9,000 per metric ton, Russian around $8,600 per metric ton, and haddock at $6,100 to $7,100 per metric ton, while pollock has firmed to $1,600 to $1,650 per metric ton as buyers seek lower-cost alternatives. EU demand stays strong on contract stability, whereas North American demand is tempered by inflation and high food service costs. Chinese processors are facing reduced throughput from labor shortages and high energy costs, yet continue to anchor global groundfish production. EU processors still depend heavily on Chinese semi-processed blocks, while retail demand for value-added products such as breaded and portioned fillets continues to expand. MSC and ASC certifications remain key market differentiators, with Norway leading in certified cod and haddock, while Russia's status remains uncertain under geopolitical pressures. As climate change and ecosystem shifts in the Barents and Bering Seas continue to influence long-term stock health, our recommendation is that buyers prepare for continued tight global supply through 2026 as biological and regulatory limits keep whitefish availability constrained, sustaining high prices across all categories. Trade flows are expected to split further between Western and Asian markets under ongoing sanctions and import bans, creating opportunities for North American and Nordic suppliers to strengthen their foothold in premium destinations like Europe and Japan. If you're not already, be sure to subscribe to our 3-Minute Market Insight to stay tuned for further updates. Thank you for joining me for the Tradex Foods 3-Minute Market Insight. This has been Robert Ryerson, reminding you to buy smart and eat more seafood.